still, knowing this, the New York governor decided to sign a directive specifically sending more sick people into them when there was overflow facilities. There was entire medical facilities inside of Central Park, at the Javits Center, in the harbor with naval ships, and none of them were used. There was no excuse to specifically make sure and to go
out of your way that sick people were sent to nursing homes. But Andrew Cuomo made that move that led to devastating effects, and now, as of moments ago, we're finding out that they actively and hid the true amount of human suffering that they personally caused. As of course, Andrew Cuomo's top aide privately apologized to Democratic lawmakers for specifically lying about the number of deaths that came from nursing homes, telling them specifically that, quote, we froze, that's the term that she used, out of fear that the true numbers would be used against us. And yeah, absolutely, because it was Andrew Cuomo that sent sick people there in the first place. Again, this actively talks about
how there was a massive cover-up effort underway by the federal authorities that lied about the statistics, about the numbers of what actually was going on, misleading the general public, which of course led to death of countless numbers of individuals that didn't need to die. This is beyond a grand conspiracy that, of course, was just uncovered. We were calling out this policy from the very beginning. We didn't know how bad it was, and now we're finding out it was a lot worse than we
even originally thought. And now we're finding out that at least 13,000 dead seniors died because of the direct actions by Andrew Cuomo, who tried to hide them from you.
What did Andrew Cuomo get for such destructive, horrible actions? Well, he actually got an Emmy and a book deal where this grandizing, self-indulged buffoon literally praised himself on his great leadership surrounding the efforts in 2020.
Numbers that we still don't actually know. Again, 9,000 people with the sickness were sent back to nursing homes. Wow, it's almost as if they were doing everything in their power to make this as worst as possible. And if there's any justice in the world, they will face the true repercussions and consequences for their actions. He, of course, is not the only top Democratic governor facing criticism and also possibility of expulsion from his power, as of course California Governor Newsom is also under fire from fellow Democrats because of his response to the 2020 sickness, as of course also just recently their ballot initiative to get him recalled has just officially passed, reached enough signatures to force a vote statewide to potentially recall him. Yes, 1.5 million people signed a petition to kick out the California governor from office, as even the people on his political side are saying enough of you. Since, of course, just like Andrew Cuomo, Newsom used this entire tragedy last year to personally push his larger political agenda, enforcing crazy rules while not following them himself. Now, it is also important to note here that a lot of the cases, a lot of the hospitalizations from last year's sickness are actually going down right after, of course, the inauguration of Joe Biden. As we look nationwide, cases, hospitalizations, all dramatically down, some in the numbers from 45 to 55%, especially in states like Florida, which we're going to be talking about in a little bit.